by far the worst State of the Union speech ever. Really? An hour and a half, 90 minutes of just lie after lie after lie. You've got to be kidding me. People believe this stuff? Come on. On and on and on about how many hundreds of thousands, millions of people are collecting Social Security who are over the age of 105, 110, 150. It's been proven false over and over and over again. But here he is repeating it. It's just, my God, an hour and a half of just lies and bullshit. And then the kid that got deputized as whatever, Secret Service or whatever, his dad's holding him up in the air. He's a cancer survivor. Trump and the GOP just canceled cancer research. Literally. Oh, let's celebrate this kid. That kid is lucky to be alive. And guess what? Kids 5 years, 10 years from now won't be alive because you canceled cancer research. I mean, you can't make this up. It's literally say one thing and then totally do something else, right? Actions speak louder than words. And if you want to see who a person is, don't listen to them. Just watch them and watch what they do, right? The cancels on research, the attacks on Medicare and Medicaid, the attacks on, WIC and SNAP payments and Section 8 housing. It's just going to go on and on and on. And then how about the ridiculous comment of the days of non-elected officials running the government are over. And then the cameraman pans to Elon Musk. Elon Musk nodded. Bro, you are an unelected official running America. Get the fuck out of here. You've got to be kidding me with this bullshit. And I need to talk about the Democrats because that's really what I wanted to talk about with this video. Yes, Trump's speech is just an hour and a half of lies and bullshit, but the Democrats are so uninspiring. We need a new party. We need a third party. We need a viable third party. We need a third party who is truly, I believe that the majority of Democrats are for the middle class and the poor. And they do try to represent them and they do try to push forward that progressive stance and way of doing things and passing laws that will benefit the middle class and the poor. And they absolutely, they want to tax the rich. The problem is many of them are rich. Many of them have been in office for many, many years, decades. We need term limits and we need a third party. And we absolutely need a ban on members of Congress and Senate trading stocks. This needs to happen immediately. If you want to change the nation, those are the laws that need to be put in place. And we need a third party. How uninspiring. You held up paddles that said lie and save Medicaid. That's like the GOP and the Republicans saying thoughts and prayers after school gets shot up. It's the same. It's exactly the same. Al Green, Maxwell Frost, Jasmine Crockett, you're You're almost there. You're almost there. Al Green's definitely there, okay? Al Green is not going to listen to an hour and a half of bullshit, and he's going to let you know. Now, right, Maxwell Frost, Jasmine Crockett walking out, taking off the jacket, showing the shirt that says resist. Listen, I like this. We're almost there. We're almost there. We need more. We need to be louder. I need more. Resistance and revolution should be inspiring. It should inspire others to follow behind you, to do more, to be louder, to fight harder. Holding up a paddle is not inspiring, okay? And I'm sure, right, the Democrats, and a bunch of them wore pink. Okay. I'm sure, and I know, and I read that a bunch of them got together and they were trying to decide on how to resist, how to make a show, how to let Trump know that they weren't going to sit there and listen to a bunch of lies and bullshit. And this is the problem. They are trying to maintain a level of decorum. And look, I get it. Like you're an elected official and you're a professional. If they devolve into, right, just throwing tomatoes, then they have dipped below that level of decorum and they don't want to be looked at. Remember the State of the Union speech with Biden when Marjorie Taylor Greene was dressed head to toe in MAGA gear and Biden's eyes bugged out of his head because he was like, wow, you're batshit crazy. That's what we need. We need that on the other side. Marjorie Taylor Greene is batshit crazy. But she got her fucking point across. You saw her, and the year before that, you heard her. Her and that other moron, Lauren Boebert, screaming as Biden walked into the chamber, right? I'm not saying we need to stoop to that level, right? But close. We need louder. We need more. We need inspiration. Did you see the pictures and the video of Elizabeth Warren on her phone for like half an hour? Look, yeah, I get it. The speech is insanely boring and it's all lies and you don't want to listen to it. But like, either get up and walk out and make a show of it, or sit there and not do anything, or at least hold up a fucking paddle. Don't sit there on your phone for half an hour. Come on. Like, that's why Elizabeth Warren didn't get elected. It's not because she's a woman. She's smart. The woman is super smart. She's good at what she does. But you're not inspiring. This is what the Democrats don't understand. This is how Trump rose to power. This is how he got elected. Because he got people fired up. The Democrats can't do this. Right? You're boring. We need a third party. Okay? I also like to mention a few of them did not attend, right? AOC, Pat Murray did not attend. Okay? Instead, they're shooting their own videos. If you watch the Bernie video, the response video, Bernie's response video is great. Bernie needs to take a drink of water because he's like a bunch of spit in his mouth and it's like almost disturbing to listen to him when he starts talking and he's like slushing the spit in his mouth. Look, he's old, right? And I love Bernie and I really do. He hasn't changed his tune in 30 years. And I love it. And he speaks his mind and he does get people fired up. I'm sorry that he lost the election back then. He didn't get the nomination. We should have had him, right? But we didn't, and I'm sorry about that. But we need people to be inspired. We need people to be fired up. So, Democrats, you either need to step up or we need a third party. And we need to make that party now in order to compete and fire people up for 28. This is what needs to happen. I don't know what else to say. You're just, the Democrats are not inspiring. You're not getting people fired up. MAGA is a movement. It is. I hate to say it, but it is. And there is no movement in the Democratic Party, and that needs to change.